How we doing today, guys? It's another Walkthrough Wednesday. My name is Andrew Mixon. I'm new to the Primo staff. I've been here for about 2 months. I'm going to do my first Walkthrough Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about the Keystone Cougar. It's a 2018 32 DBH. This is actually a 20th anniversary. Okay, guys, we're going to start. Before we go in the coach, I just wanted to take y'all through the pass-through storage. I've got the camper all lit up. So the good thing about this pass-through storage compared to some units, you're going to have a divider here in the front. With this, you allow even more space to be able to slide stuff in from the front and the side of the camper. That way you can get more chairs, more anything you need to put in the camper for a successful day of camping. All right. Now we're going to move to the inside of the camper. It is fully enclosed, heated underbelly, so you do have the polar package on this unit. Okay, so now moving to the inside of the living area of this coach, we can see we have a bunkhouse model in the back, but this is the living area. We got two slides opposing from each other. That's going to give you the most possible space in a camper. We have an island in the middle of this camper. What the island's going to do is going to increase your total amount of counter space, which is important. We have some over here, and this is going to give you some more. Typically on a bunkhouse is going to have a little bit less counter space, but the island does give you a little bit more. And moving to the sink, I don't know if you've been in a lot of campers where you can feel the sink. This is actually a very, very solid sink. It's a little bit different than some of the ones I've seen out there, but it is a very, very solid sink. Pulls out, changes water direction, stuff like that. And moving on, one of the biggest drawbacks that we've seen in bunkhouse models over the last few years is going to be definitely the living area storage. We need to carry pots, we need to carry pans, we need to carry extra cups, plates, we need to carry Tony Chachere's, we need to carry all kinds of stuff for the cooking experience in South Louisiana. Whenever Keystone was designing this floor plan, they listened to the customers, and this is what they ended up giving them. I'll just let it sink in for a second. This is about as much storage as you're going to get when it comes to a bunkhouse model. You have plenty of room for plates, silverware. I mean, anything extra you want to put in here, you have room to do it. That's going to save you on trips whenever you're going to the, having to leave the campground and go to the store, driving, wasting time that you could be relaxing outside your camper, cooking with your friends. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. There's plenty of storage, guys. Sleeping arrangements in a bunkhouse, typically the family is going to need, to sleep, up to 8 people. The arrangements in the living room are equally as important as the bunkhouse, just in case there was ever an instance where you needed a lot of people to stay in the camper. This dinette's going to break down. If you see a little lip right here, the table's going to pop off right here, and it's going to lay on the lip. It's going to give you a full lay down bunk right here. And real quick, I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually take out one of the beds on these bifold pull out mattresses. So mattress, pull out, one leg down, 2 legs down, touch it on the floor, pull this down, sheet it up, and you're ready to go to bed. Very easy to take down in the morning. That way you don't have any clutter walking through the camper. It's super easy. Anybody can do it any age. Once again, we do live in South Louisiana. I know it does get cold once or twice a year, typically in January. We have an electric fireplace down here. If you don't want to use the heater, that's fine. It's all electric. You're not going to burn any extra propane that you would want to be using for your hot showers to go with your electric water heater. This also, you can turn it on if you want to create a little bit of ambiance in the camper. It's a cool feel at night. Everything's going to be Bluetooth in here. It is also a DVD player connected to the television. And the television, just in case you're worried about it not coming out, it does pull out, and you can change the angle depending on where you were sitting in the camper. Now, touching on the storage of this camper one more time, I cannot overstate it enough. If you look how deep, my hand goes all the way to the top of my arm storage-wise, and you have 4 separate storage compartments, one on top. Everything you need, from rice cookers to slow cookers, pressure cookers, whatever cooker you have can fit in this camper here. I came outside because I wanted to show you something that's very important personally to me. I've seen hundreds of bunkhouse models. I'm a huge fan of fishing the outdoors. I have a native kayak. It's 15 feet long, if I bought a camper today, 95% of the campers, I'm gonna have to figure out alternate arrangements to put that kayak, whether it goes on top of the truck or wherever. In this camper right here, if I was traveling cross country going on a trip, what I could do is open this back hatch right here, and you could see I could put my kayak all the way through the front of the camper. This is extremely rare in a floor plan, and I believe they hit a home run when they designed it like this, because not only kayaks, all your long fishing rods, any other chairs and stuff that you would need, and when you take everything out, you have your full bunkhouse, and we're gonna go see that in 2 seconds. Hey guys, we showed you the door on the outside. This bunk in here, capable of sleeping 2 people very, very, very comfortably. This does lift up to give you more space, as we showed before. Hidden under here, you guessed it, more storage. Okay. And we also have this bunk on top that's going to sleep at least 1 adult, maybe 2 kids on top, very, very comfortably, to combine with the sleeping that we saw in the main living space of the camper. So that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people comfortably, maybe more in this camper. And across, more storage. And what I'd do is I'd probably put my TV up here. Okay, with this LCI remote control for your camper, the greatest thing that you can do with this is take it outside of your camper. Whenever you're getting to your campsite, as soon as you unhook your trailer, get the whole camper level, what you're going to want to do when you open up your slides, if you're ever in a tight situation with trees, maybe on the left or the right side of the camper, you can go out there physically and open your slide with this button. That way you can know for sure that you're not too close to another camper, a tree, any hazards, you know, that you may have on the side of your camper. That's going to help make sure you don't do any damage to the camper when you're opening up your slides, as well as your awning. You could take out your awning if it was pouring down rain at a campsite and you needed to drive underneath your awning so the family didn't get wet with groceries. That's going to help you as well, save a little time and heartache. And finally, we've made it to the bedroom. We have a nice north-south bed arrangement. You can walk around both sides of the bed 100% comfortably. You do have, on the left and right side, you do have counter space. That can be very important. People need their sleep machines, iPads, stuff like that. Is totally, you have USBs on one side and both 110 outlets on each the left and the right side. There is storage underneath both of them and extra storage on top. You also have one more slide. It's a bedroom slide, and that's going to get all of your hanging clothes taken care of. Some people use these as camps in the winter. You know, you put your long-term jackets in there, stuff like that. Very, very nice to have that extra bedroom slide, and it's not going to take up too much square footage inside the actual bedroom. And finally, I feel like the most important part of the Louisiana camping experience is what you do outside with your friends. Having an outside kitchen on a camper is always going to be a positive. You have a quick connect on the back. It's going to give you a nice little grill up hot dogs, hamburgers, as well as have a refrigerator that's going to keep some drinks cool for you as well. Because my customers that I talk to typically spend about 80% of their time outside the camper when they do go camping. So it's nice to have some features on the outside that you can use when you're doing 80% of your camping. Hey guys, we've reached the end of my walkthrough Wednesday. I hope I did a good job for y'all. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments below. We're always looking to improve our training. We're looking to improve our walkthroughs. Thank you for coming out, anybody that views this video. And my name is Andrew Mixon at Primo RV. Expect Southern hospitality and have a blessed day. Thank y'all very much.